Welcome to another video. Today we are going to working on the rank and file for the Kin Warriors. Any Votann unit, the League of Votann agendas listed below. This is a new category of agendas and follow all of the normal rules for agendas. No effort wasted. This warrior of the Kin host brings honor to their kindred by fighting in the most efficient manner possible, trying and failing to destroy those units that have been specifically marked for destruction is a shameful waste of time and effort. Keep a no-waste tally of each Votann unit from your army. Each time a unit or such a unit destroys an enemy unit, if that enemy unit has 1 or 2 judgment tokens next to it, add 1 to its no-waste tally. If the enemy unit has 3 judgment tokens to it, add 2 next to its no-waste tally. At the end of the battle, reduce every unit's no-waste tally by 1 for each enemy unit that has 1 or more judgment tokens that is on the battlefield, or that is embarked within a transport that is on the battlefield, to a minimum of 0. Each unit gains a number of experience points equal to its no-waste tally, to a maximum of 3 experience points per unit. Priority acquisition. The leagues of Votann are always seeking to acquire more supplies from stocks of power cells and nutri packs to rare metallic ores and ancient or salvageable technologies. All of it is required by the Kin, and all of it must be claimed. If you select this agenda, then after both sides have finished deploying, your opponent must set up 1 objective marker anywhere on the battlefield that is not within their deployment zone. This objective marker represents a priority acquisition, but does not continue as an objective marker for any rules purposes other than for this agenda. Votann infantry units from your army can attempt the following action. Recover acquisition. At the end of the movement phase, 1 Votann unit from your army that is within 3 inches of the priority acquisition objective marker can start to perform this action if no enemy units, excluding aircraft units, are within 3 inches of the objective marker. The action is complete at the end of your turn. If complete, remove the priority acquisition objective marker from the battlefield. A unit gains 3 experience points if it completes this action. If a unit completes this action and the unit is not destroyed at the end of the battle, also gain 1 random rare resource. And if that unit is a scanner unit, you can re-roll the dice when determining what rare resource is or what that rare resource is. To settle a grudge. Once a kin have declared a grudge against a particular foe, nothing will suffer or suffice short of that enemy's absolute destruction. Yet, even in prosecuting such vendettas, the kin are pragmatic enough to learn from exercising or learn from experience and seek wisdom to enrich the Votann in both the hunt for and the slaying of their enemy. If you select any agenda, keep the grudge sheltered tally for each Votann unit from your army that is harboring a grudge. Agenda or against your opponent's crusade faction, add 1 to the unit's tally each time it destroys an enemy unit, and add an additional 1 to its tally each time it destroys an enemy unit with a melee attack. At the end of the battle, each unit gains a number of experience points equal to its grudge settled tally, to a maximum of 3 experience points per unit. If a unit settles its grudge during the battle, it is a bonus 3 experience. While ancestral revelations. While interfering with the Votann Grimoire are sometimes made partly to fragments of revelations, interpreted and depicted at length. These hits often lead to the Grimoire to assemble a prospect or full-blown oath band to discover whether wonders of Votann are completing to show them. Once they have reached their distinction, the Grimoire use the full power of their embodying clone skins to seek out their prizes. Should they find it, then their discovery is declared a gift from the ancestors. If there is nothing to be found, then surely some other impertinent interlopers have come before them and stolen away that which was rightfully the property of the kin. If you select this agenda, select 1 Grimoire unit from your army, keep a psychic prospecting tally for that unit, add 1 to that unit's psychic prospecting tally each time it successfully completes the following psychic actions. Psychic prospecting action, psychic action, warp charge 3. Once Grimoire units from your army can attempt this psychic action if it is in your deployment zone. If your opponent deployment zone or is more than 6 inches away from either player's deployment zone, this psychic action can only be completed once in your deployment zone, once in your opponent's deployment zone, and once anywhere on the battlefield that is 6 inches more, or on the battlefield that is more than 6 inches away from either player's deployment zone. At the end of the battle, That unit earns 1 experience points if its psychic prospecting tally is 1, 3 experience if psychic prospecting tally is 2, 6 experience points if that, and 6 experience points, and 1 psychic fortitude if the psychic prospecting tally is 3. Requisitions. If your Crusade force includes any Votann units, you can spend requisition points on any of the following requisitions in addition to those presented in the core rules. Guild patronage. It is often a good thing for individual kin to cultivate contacts and friendships with respected or representatives of various guilds. Often such favorable leadership can lead to official guild patronage and all the material benefits that come with it. Purchase this requisition when a Votann unit from your crusade force gains a rank. When you use this requisition, you must deduct 50 of any one resource, raw materials, biometric energy, biometrics, or biomatter, energy sources, or galactic intel from your kindred acquisition record sheet. If you cannot, then you cannot use this requisition. That Votann unit gains 5 experience points, and you can immediately use the repair and recuperate requisition on this unit at no additional RP cost. You cannot use this requisition on the same unit more than once. Rare acquisition. Sometimes victory brings with it the pleasure or pleasing justification of additional and highly valuable resources to add to kindred stockpiles. Purchase this requisition at the end of a battle. Roll 1d6, adding 3 to the result if you won the battle, and adding an additional 1 to the result if there were 1 or more Votann scanner units from your army on the battlefield at the end of the battle. On a 4+, you gain 1 random rare resource. On a 10, you gain 2 random rare resources. Directed hatred. Not all grudges stem from immediate battlefield experience. Should the kin learn of suitably diabolical deeds prepared by fellows or foes elsewhere, especially against others of their kindred, this is sometimes cause enough for the grudge to be declared. Purchase this requisition at any time. Select 1 Votann unit from your crusade force and select 1 crusade faction. That unit may harbor a grudge unit of that crusade faction's a great honor. Should a hero of the kin achieve suitable great deeds and display their capacity for shrewd strategic wisdom, they may be accorded the immense honor of elevation to their kindred's Votannic council. Purchase this requisition when a Call Grimnyar or Brokewire Iron Master unit from your Crusade force gains the battle-hardened, heroic, or legendary rank. That unit is upgraded to the Votannic Council. Increase its power rating accordingly and make a note on its Crusade card. You cannot purchase this requisition if doing so would cause your total power level to exceed your Crusade force supply limit. Imperial merchandise. Imperial mercenaries. The kin view the act of accepting mercenary concepts with the Imperium as a particular means by which to gather wealth and intelligence. Purchase this requirements at the start of any battle if your Crusade army contains both one Votann combat patrol detachment and one more of the following unit: Inquisitor character, cardiographic character, Astra Militarum character. Until the end of the battle, all Votann units in your Crusade army gain the Agent of the Imperium keyword. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. If you like this content, you can follow me on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, or YouTube. I'm also on Locals. I'm using more as a donation place, or a supporter sort of haven. You can also provide single or monthly donations with the links in the description. If you have any problems, just let me know. And thanks again.